Welcome and thank you to each and every one of you for joining us this evening. I hope that you're enjoying the conference so far. Day 2 is in the books. I would love for this to be a social Zoom environment if we can, where you all feel free to celebrate and congratulate our honorees. Please feel free to use both the chat feature that's usually at the bottom of your screen and the reactions option that's also usually at the bottom of your screen as the Spirit moves you. So first, let's get one thing out of the way, the conference challenge winners. As you know, there was a challenge/game on the conference platform where you got points for participating in certain sessions last night and today. And for our winners, we'll be sending you a special IDF care package. So without further ado, those winners are in third place, Kathy Furey. I apologize if I mispronounced that last name. In second place is Chelsea Miller. And our number one first place winner is Mary Healy. So congratulations to our challenge winners. As you know, this event would not be possible without the many people who came together: exhibitors, presenters, volunteers, and sponsors. So I'd like to take a moment to recognize our conference sponsors. Our gold sponsors, CSL Behring and Takeda. Our silver sponsors, Grifols and Horizon Therapeutics. Our supporters, Chiesi, Kedrion Biopharma, Octapharma, and Pharming. Our exhibitors, BPL, Enzavant, X4 Pharmaceuticals, Accredo, ADMA Biologics, Koru Medical Systems, Biotech, and BioPlus Infusion. And I also wanted to take a moment to recognize our community partners because I really think we're a family. The CGD Association of America, the Hyper IgM Foundation, IPOPI, our International Patient Organization for Primary Immunodeficiencies, PPTA, the Plasma Protein Therapeutics Association, Skid Angels for Life Foundation, the Wiscott Aldrich Foundation, and XLA Life. I hope you've had a chance to visit each of our sponsor and exhibitor booths over the last 2 days. And while you're looking, don't miss the special kids zone full of family activities, the PI research booth, in addition to the IDF exhibit, which has lots of resources that you can download for future use. And if you're joining us in person tomorrow at one of our 3 watch parties, they will be there as well. So please do stop by and say hello. Okay, tonight we are here to honor a few very special people, and I can't wait to celebrate their remarkable accomplishments. Our first awardee is the 2022 Plasma Hero, Alice Drennan. Alice has contributed in so many ways as a volunteer for IDF and to raise awareness of the need for increased plasma donation and related plasma issues. Alice is willing and passionate. She's a passionate volunteer who always answers the phone or returns an email, always asking, "What can I do to help?" and absolutely meaning it when she says it. Beyond sharing her journey with PI in various media interviews and social media content, Alice was particularly helpful in the past year with corresponding with plasma donors from Mexico who were no longer able to donate due to changes in border policy enforcement. Alice helped them raise their voice and share their stories about how much donating plasma meant to them and how not being able to donate plasma had impacted their lives. Alice was a huge asset in corresponding with the donors in Mexico and translating for interviews that were used on our Plasma Heroes website and on social media. She's also one of the featured patients in the Health and Human Services National Donor Campaign, Giving Equals Living. She cares about the PI community and is eager to raise awareness and works hard to do so. Please join me in congratulating Alice Drennan, our plasma hero. And Alice, I would invite you to say a few words.
Thank you. Thank you very much. I just wanted to share my award with everyone, not only myself, because we're all working so diligently in having awareness to the community. Thank you so much for this award. I'm honored and I'm privileged beyond compare. My hard work as well as my determination is paying off. And I want to thank each and every one of you who voted. And of course, my main one is Chris Duckett, who without his support and encouragement to continue is beyond gratefulness. So thank you so much. I really, really am honored. Thank you.
Congratulations again. Thank you, Alice.
My pleasure.
Our next award goes to our community hero. And we have two community heroes this year. Two community heroes, Megan Ryan and Woody Hutzel. Megan and Woody lead the Houston area Get Connected group together in a true team effort. And let me tell you, they have built and supported a strong community in Southeast Texas. Texas, that's my home state. Both are tireless champions for the Immune Deficiency Foundation, plasma access, patients' rights, and raising awareness for primary immunodeficiency. They are dedicated volunteers, even to organizations outside of the Immune Deficiency Foundation. When I was onboarding as CEO this past year, Woody and Megan graciously invited me to join their group so I could understand a bit how Get Connected works and I could meet some of our members. And let me tell you, I walked away knowing that I just witnessed something very special. This organization could not empower the PI community without leaders like these two. It is my absolute pleasure to award the 2022 Community Hero Award to Megan Ryan and Woody Hutzel. Megan, would you like to go ahead and say a few words, and then perhaps Woody can as well?
Thank you. I'll go ahead. Thank you to the IDF Board of Directors and staff for recognizing Woody and me with this honor. I'll tell you a little bit about myself and what IDF means to me, and then I'll let Woody do the same. I've lived with a primary immune deficiency diagnosis since 2001, but it took me almost 8 years and a major health crisis to seek out more information and to find the Immune Deficiency Foundation. The resources of IDF have been critical on my journey living with a rare disease. And while that journey has been filled with both highs and lows, I've learned much, including a few things the hard way. I've learned that I'm resilient, that I can bounce back, that I need to manage my energy, and I must advocate for myself to optimize my health, get access to the best healthcare providers and tools that I need to live my very best life with a complex rare disease. It was in meeting with other patients at my first IDF National Conference in Orlando that I realized there were people like me with the same diagnosis. No person should feel alone in the rare disease journey. So it is my responsibility to give back to our community. It's with tremendous joy to hear from patient caregivers who were a part of our Get Connected group, who take away tidbits from what they learn from their peers and apply that to advocate for themselves and improve their quality of life. And a special thank you to Woody for being the best co-facilitator anyone could ever ask for. He's one of my heroes for his personal support that he provides me along my journey. We are stronger together and the IDF Get Connected groups are a powerful resource for our patient community. Thank you for recognizing us as community heroes.
Thank you, Megan. Woody, would you like to share?
Yes, hello. Well, thank you for the recognition. I really appreciate it. But honestly, here, the major credit for the running of our group goes to Megan. She's been a fantastic coordinator for the Houston Get Connected group for years. And I'm just honored to be able to help her in this overall mission. We've really enjoyed our community. We have fantastic monthly meetings, and we invite anybody listening to join us when we get together. It's always an honor to speak to the group, to learn from them, to share experiences, and we're happy to persevere and get through this diagnosis together. So thank you again for the honor.
Thank you, Woody. And congratulations again, Megan and Woody. I'm going to take a brief break in the formal awards to make a bit of a surprise announcement to some of you, but for some of you, this may not be a surprise. Early this fall, Kathy Antela, our Vice President of Education, announced that she will begin a well-deserved retirement at the end of 2022. And while I'm thrilled that she's going to take some time for herself after dedicating herself to teaching in the public school system and then her second career here at IDF, I cannot let this evening pass by without saying a few words about how much Kathy means to our organization and to each and every patient, caregiver, and medical professional in our community. Kathy joined IDF in 2006 after many years as a parent and volunteer who had navigated the very same path as many of you. So she knew the questions people were asking, and she knew that finding the answers was a true team effort. There is so much I could say about Kathy, but I'd like to take the time to let each of you put a few words in the chat about what Kathy means to you. And while you're doing that, I've asked one of Kathy's closest colleagues, Colleen Brock, to say a few words.